Hello students, today we are going to start with civics, chapter 2 of civics, constitutional design. This is the chapter of class 9, constitutional design. As it is clear with the name of constitutional, means in this chapter we are going to discuss about the constitution. How the constitution was framed, who was the framer of the constitution, how much time it took, as well as why there is need of a constitution, why there is need of a constitution, right? So let's start and continue with the chapter. Constitutional design. We noted in the previous chapter that in a democracy rulers are not free to do what they like. In the last chapter, or in the class 8 2, you read about why democracy, or in democracy rulers are not free to do what they like. Means they have to follow some certain basic rules, right? So there are certain basic rules that the citizens and the government have to follow. We all have to follow the rules and regulations. All such rules together are called the constitution. All such rules together are called the constitution, right? Constitution is means rule book of a country. As the supreme law of the country, the constitution determines the rights of the citizens. How many type of rights are there? Three: fundamental rights, constitutional right, or moral rights. As the supreme law of the country, the constitution determines the rights of the citizen, the power of the government, and the how the government should function. All things are there written in the constitution. Governments are not working in their own way, they have to work according to the constitution. In this chapter, we ask some basic questions about, or we will discuss about some basic questions about the constitutional design of a democracy. Why do we need a constitution? How are the constitutions drawn up? Who designed them and in what way? What are the values that shape the constitutions in democratic states? Once a constitution is accepted, can we make changes later as required by the changing condition? These things we will discuss in this chapter. One recent instance of designing constitution for a democratic state is that of South Africa. We will discuss the one example. We will discuss about one South Africa. We begin this chapter by looking at what happened there and how the South Africans went about this task of designing their constitution. What was there in South Africa? There were the control of white people. Like on India, there was control of Britisher, the white people. Like that, in South Africa, there was control of white people. And blacks were in majority and whites were in a minority. Yes, blacks were in majority and whites were in a minority. Simply they went there for trade and they occupied the South Africa. Let's see. First we'll discuss about the South Africa, then we turn to how the Indian constitution was made. Right. So let's start. Democratic constitution in South Africa. This was Nelson Mandela. I think you all have heard the name of Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela being tried for treason by this white South African government. It means whose government was there in Africa? White people. White South African government was there, that they charged a case on the Nelson Mandela. The case was of treason. Treason means Deshdroh. He and seven other leaders. He and seven other leaders sentenced to life imprisonment in 1964 to for daring to oppose the apartheid regime in his country. Apartheid. Apartheid means discrimination on the basis of color. Discrimination on the basis of color. So what was there? Nelson Mandela and his seven other friends or leaders raised the voice against the apartheid regime in 1964, and they were sent for the life imprisonment. Life imprisonment means Umar Kaid. And he spent the next 28 years in the South Africa's most dreaded prison, Robben Island. Dreaded, खतरनाक prison, jail और कैद. Right. He spent next 28 years in the on the Robben Island in prison. Struggle against apartheid regime. Struggle against apartheid. Apartheid means discrimination on the basis of color. Apartheid was the name of racial discrimination unique to South Africa. The whites, European, imposed this system on the South Africa. During the 17th and 18th century, trading companies from Europe occupied with arms and forms. They came for the trading, but what happened? They occupied it with the arms and force. Arms means with weapons and force means military force. In the way they occupied India. In the same way they occupied India. But unlike India, a large number of whites had settled in South Africa and became their local rulers. What was there? It was not there in India. They left India. Every Britisher left India. They were not ruling over India. They are not ruling over India. But what was there in South Africa? They didn't left the Africa. They settled there and became the local ruler. The system of apartheid divided the people and labeling them on the basis of their skin color. Labeling them, they were calling them on the basis of their skin color, like white and black. White and black, and white people were not allowed to go into the white area. The black people were not allowed to go into the white area. The native people of South Africa are black in color. Native people means those who born and brought up. Their forefathers were from Africa. What was there? They were black in color. And they made up about 3/4 of the population and were called blacks. They were known as, or they were called as blacks. Blacks means inferior from the white. Black means inferior from the white. Besides these two groups, there were people of mixed race who were called colored. Colored means they were not so much black and they were not so white, like Indian people who migrated from India, those who went from India to Africa. How people went from India to Africa? Slave trade. What was there? Slave trade was there. The Britishers were there in India. They were sending the people from India for as a laborer, right? And they were migrated from India. They were from India. They were known as the colored people. And the black people, they were native. The white rulers treated all non-white as inferior, whether they were colored people or whether they were black people. The non-whites did not having voting rights. The black people or the colored people were not having the voting right. The apartheid system was particularly oppressive for the blacks. Obviously, there were no right with the black people. So apartheid system means discrimination on the basis of skin color. This was particularly oppressive, not so good for the it was not good for the black people. They were forbidden from living in the white areas. They were not allowed to live in the white area. They could work in white areas only if they had a permit. They could only work when they were having the permit. Trains, buses, taxis, hotels, hospitals, schools and colleges, libraries, cinema halls, theatre, beaches, swimming pools, public toilets were separate for the whites and blacks. This was called segregation. Separation, segregation, right? They could not even visit the churches where, or the churches where the whites worshipped. Where the white people were worshipping, their blacks were not allowed to go. Their blacks were not allowed to go. Right? So, next thing, what was there? They could not even visit the church where the white worshipped. Blacks could not form association or protest against the terrible treatment. Means there were no permission of forming the association or any organization. Since 1950, the black, colored and the Indian fought against the apartheid system. They launched protest marches and strikes. All these were illegal. The African National Congress, the ANC, African National Congress, was the umbrella organization that led the struggle against the policies of the segregation. Right? What was there? It was an umbrella organization. It was an umbrella organization. What is umbrella organization? Umbrella organization means all organizations were working under one. Right? ANC was the umbrella organization. Other organizations were working under the ANC. They were supporting the ANC. This included many workers unions and communist parties. They were not allowed to make the unions or form the unions. These all were illegal. Many sensitive whites, means those whites, all five fingers are not same. Those whites, those who were thinking that the white people are doing wrong with the black people, they joined the ANC to oppose the apartheid and played a leading role in this struggle. They played a very important role against the apartheid regime. Several countries denounced apartheid as unjust and racist. What they said? They said that apartheid is unjust, not good. It is not justifiable. But the white racist government continued to rule by detaining, torturing or killing thousands of black and colored people. Those who were protesting, right, what the white people were doing, they were killing them, they were torturing them, right. So what was there? Towards a new constitution. As protests and struggles against apartheid had increased, the government realized that this could no longer keep the blacks under their rule through repression. What was there? The black people were struggling continuously against the government, and this struggle became wider and wider. And now white people realized that this is the time that there is need change. We cannot control or keep the black people under our rule. The white regime changed its policies. Discriminatory law were repealed. Means discriminatory laws were abolished, removed. Ban on political parties and restrictions on media were lifted. What was there? There was censorship. Media is not free to publish anything against the government. Media is not free to publish anything against the government or without the permission of government. After 28 years of imprisonment, Nelson Mandela walked out of the jail as a free man finally at the midnight of 26th April 1994. Midnight of 26 April 1994, the new flag, national flag of Republic South Africa was unfurled, marking the newly born democracy in the world. Republic of South Africa. Republic means where there the head position of the country is not hereditary, means like grandfather, after that father, after that son. The property of grandfather comes to the father, then comes to the son. Republic means the main post, the head post of the country is not hereditary, it will be elected. The apartheid government came to an end, paving the way for the formation of a multiracial government. Means the white regime came to end and multi-race where colored people were there, white people were there, as well as black people were there, right? So what was there? After the emergence of the new democratic South Africa, black leaders appealed to the fellow blacks to forgive the whites for the atrocities they had committed while in power. What was there? When there was the new democratic South Africa, where when there was the new democratic South Africa, black leaders appealed, means blacks were in majority and whites were in minority. So black leaders appealed to the fellow blacks to forgive whatever wrong deeds were done by the white people against the black people. The black leaders told to the fellow black that forgive that things of the white. They said, let us build a new Africa based on equality of all races and men and women, on democratic values, social justice and human rights. The party that ruled through oppression and brutal killings, and the party that led the freedom struggle, sat together to draw up a common constitution. It means the whites and the blacks, they sat together and they framed and they drawn up a common constitution. After 2 years of discussion and debate, they came out with one of the finest constitution of the world has ever had. Why there was need of constitution to them? Because they were not having trust on each other. It was difficult to trust on white, it was difficult for the whites to trust on the black. So there was need of rules, like there is need of rules in the games, like that there is need of a constitution. So this constitution gave to its citizens the most extensive rights available in any country. Together they decided that in search for a solution to the problem, nobody should be excluded, no one should be treated as a demon. Means nobody will be treated as inferior. If any problem will be there, all people will sit together and they will solve the problem. They agreed that everybody should become part of the solution, whatever they might have done or represented in the past. The preamble of the South African Constitution sums up this spirit, right? So next thing is there, the South African Constitution inspired democrats all over the world, a state denounced by the entire world till 1994 as the most undemocratic one, is now seen as the model of a democracy. What was there? The country that we people were thinking that this is the undemocratic country and people were not supporting, then now it is becoming, it is a model for all democracies, right? So now, why do we need a constitution? Why do we need a constitution? This we'll do in our next video. Till here, you have to revise the chapter thoroughly. You have to make the short question answers in the notebook, extra notebook, and I'll take the test of these, right? So, thank you. Stay home, stay safe.